Dakuwa, also known as Tanfiri, is a popular African snack that's made with roasted peanuts and roasted corn flour. If that's your kind of thing, or if you ever had Dakuwa in your childhood, keep watching. Scrolling on your screen right now are the ingredients we'll be requiring for this recipe. To make Dakuwa, you need a food processor, a chopper or a strong blender. Let's begin by putting some roasted peanuts into that. This is 1 cup of peanuts. I'll process the peanuts until it becomes smooth and buttery. So basically, it's just like making peanut butter, and because some peanuts contain more oil than others, your peanut butter might not be as runny as mine, or it might be runnier than mine, and that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you don't have chunks of peanuts. It's supposed to have a very smooth consistency like butter. Now that I'm done with milling the peanuts, I'll talk about the roasted corn flour. You can ask for this in your local market, but if you can't get it, you can make it by roasting some dried corn in an oven and then grind the corn into fine powder. I'll be adding the roasted corn flour now. Next, the sugar. I'll also be adding some chili flakes, ginger powder, and ground cloves like so. Then I'll be mixing this all together. It doesn't have to be thoroughly mixed because I'll still put it in the food processor, where the food processor will do the mixing much more thoroughly. As soon as I'm done with the mixing, I'll be adding the corn flour mixture to the peanut butter in bits. I recommend not adding all the corn flour mixture at the same time because depending on how buttery your peanut butter is, or depending on how fluid you like yours, you might need more or less of the corn flour mixture. So add a little per time. So I added the first batch and I realized that I'll need more corn flour to thicken this. So I'm going to add this and then process again. After adding the corn flour, the second time I'm processing, I'm satisfied with the consistency of my Dakuwa because as much as I love it really buttery, I also like to be able to hold it to give it a shape. If it's too soft, you won't be able to hold that shape with it. I'm satisfied with the consistency right here. So I'll put the Dakuwa in a bowl and I'll grease my palms with a little bit of vegetable oil. This is to make sure the Dakuwa doesn't stick to my palms when I'm rolling, and it makes it a lot easier. Then I'll scoop a little bit of that with my ice cream scooper and roll it between my palms. You can really roll this into whatever size you want. It could be large and it could be very small, but I like to stay in the middle, just like I see it on the streets of Nigeria. Now repeat the same process for all this Dakuwa until you're done. That's it, folks. It's easy peasy. That is how to make your Dakuwa, or Tanfiri, or whatever you call it in your language. See you next time on the Tasty Ideas segments. Bye now.